So we just got the Toyota back. My son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter are back in Cheyenne, Wyoming, probably watching this. Hello, guys. Right now, this thing is set up as a passenger van. They used this while they were here in Maine for a visit. Now we're going to see how quickly and easily this thing's going to transform back into a camper. This is what we're starting from. This is set up right now. It's supposed to be an 8-passenger van, but we're missing this seat here. It was like that when we bought it. Wasn't important to us because we bought this thing to camp in. But let's see how quickly we can get rid of these seats and set this thing up to sleep in. So right now we are looking behind the third row of seats. This is the well that these that this third row will actually fold down into in the floor here. Let's see. There's that one. And there's that one. Okay. Third row's done. Now we're going to go and take the second row apart. Just like on the last one, we're gonna pop out this headrest first. Alright, fold it on down. With this one here, it's missing the strap at the bottom, so my belt comes in handy for that. Alright, let's get these seats out of here, make room for the bed. So there you have it. We have the seats all out of the van. So you see about how much room we have to work with there. And now let's get that bed in here. So before we get the bed in, I did want to go over a few things. Number one, I wanted to show you the construction of the bed. So this is basically a 4x8 sheet of plywood with the legs cut to length. Now this is a tricky part because the rear end of the bed actually sits higher than the front, but you want a level place to sleep. So first of all, we cut the bed to length, and then also, if you can see, I'm sure you can tell, the legs that are going to go in the back are actually shorter than the legs that are in the front. So the other thing I wanted to point out too about the bed that I just showed you, you can learn anything from watching YouTube. I actually got the idea on how to build that bed from watching Bob on Cheap RV Living. So what happens is we cut the bed to length. One of the things I saw in another YouTube video was that people were having trouble. See, my seats are folded into the floor here, and to put those 2x4s on there can cause damage from what I learned by watching other YouTube videos. So when I had them cut the bed to length, I said I want that piece, because this is going to go right here to help distribute the weight and keep the 2x4 ends from actually potentially poking down through the backs of the seats that are folded into the floor. So let's go get the bed. Alright, so let's get this bed in here. Now you can jump in there if you want, Lise. Alright. So the bed's in there. Let's go get the rest of the stuff. Alright, got the camp pads. to the clothes here. The bin up there on the side is for kitchen stuff. So let's get some sleeping bags in here to lay on. Alright. So we have the stove and the cooler. The cooler is going to slide right under here for easy access out the sliding door. We do like to keep the drain on this side so that we can drain while we're on the road. And now we'll just put the stove over here. So we have kitchen stuff up above, opposite the cooler. We have his and her tow tray here for clothes. And this thing just transformed from a 7-passenger minivan to a place where we can go and explore and have a place to sleep and all the comforts of home as far as food, cooking, clothes. There you have it. You saw it. Took us probably a half hour, 40 minutes tops to go from a minivan to a camper van. If you like videos like this and you want to help support the channel, your like button really is a friend of the channel. And if you really like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very, very much for watching, and we'll be back again soon.